guys, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be doing a set of nails and I want to use this 5D sculpting gel from Born Pretty. We are going to be using all Born Pretty products today. So we're going to be using this gel polish, which is CGO39. We're going to be using this poking gel in the colour white. I'm going to be using that as a gel paint today, not using it as a poking gel. So we're going to do these two nails in the white, these two nails in the blue, and then we'll use that afterwards at the end. So we're going to start off by using the blue first. So as you can see, I'm using my red iguana hand today, and we're going to apply this blue gel polish to the whole of the middle nail and the pinky nail. As you can see, it's a really nice creamy pigmented gel polish, so we're only going to have to do one coat of that, which is always nice. Make sure you're putting it right into that cuticle area, as close to the cuticle as you can without touching the actual skin. Make sure you get right up the side walls and then cap the free edge. This gel polish self-levels beautifully as well, so you don't really have to do much work with it. It's a really nice gel polish to work with. So once I'm happy with that, I'm going to pop them in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So that's all fully cured. Now we're on to the pointer fingernail and the ring fingernail. So like I said earlier, I'm using the white poking gel for this, but I'm using it just as a gel paint. I'm not using it as a poking gel, because I haven't got a Born Pretty white gel polish, and the white gel paint that I have got, they don't sell no more. So I thought what I'll do is I'll show you that you can use this poking gel as a gel paint as well. So I'm just using my Born Pretty application brush to apply that white gel paint. I did end up giving this 2 coats just to make it a much more brighter white. I felt like it really needed 2 coats over clear tips. So I'll just show you me applying the 1 coat, and then I did the 2nd coat off camera. So once I've applied that to both nails, then I'll cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So they're all fully cured. The whites had 2 coats. I'm now going in with some isopropyl alcohol on a lint-free pad, and we're just removing that tacky layer off the gel polish, because we're going to be doing some nail art on these now. So I've pulled out this black nail art pen, and on this pointer fingernail we're going to be painting some cow print. So to do the cow print is really easy, guys. There's no right or wrong way about doing this. All it is just painting little splodges. They're not circles, they're not neat, some slightly bigger than others. They want to be all different shapes. Just like that, look, really easy to do cow print is. And I found using this nail art pen is so much easier to do this kind of nail art rather than using nail art brushes. You could also use a dotting tool if you was using black gel paint. But I thought, let's get the pen out. I haven't used this pen in ages, so I thought, yeah, let's try the pen. And this air dries, so this hasn't got to be put in the lamp to cure. So we're going to let that air dry, and we're going to get on to the ring fingernail now. So on the ring fingernail, we are going to be doing some marble. So to do marble, I'm just drawing a couple of squiggly lines using that black pen. Slightly diagonal, going from left to right down the nail. Just 2, just like that. We only want to be doing a couple. I don't want to do too many of these. And I've pulled out my cleanup brush and some isopropyl alcohol, dipping that cleanup brush in the alcohol, and then I'm just dabbing it over them black lines. And what that does is the alcohol disperses the black pen over the nail. So you can go back in, if it's dispersed it too much, you can go back in and do some more black. And just keep working with it. Keep going over with the black, then keep going over it with the alcohol until you're happy with how that marble looks. I was finding that the black ink was smudging over onto like the white bit that I wanted to be white, like the background. So if you find you're having the same issue, just wipe it away. All you got to do is dip that brush in your isopropyl alcohol and just wipe over them white areas that you want to stay bright white. Unless if you want a kind of grey background rather than a bright white, then just leave it. But I wanted it to be a bright white background. And these black veins in the marble, they don't want to be really dark black. So I'm just trying to fade them out so they're more of a dark grey kind of. They don't want to be really prominent. You know how black veins look in white marble? It's not a bright black, is it? It's not a really bold black. So I'm just trying to get it to look as natural as possible. And then once I'm happy with that marble, we're going to seal it all in with some top coat. Now, before I seal it in with the top coat, we're just going to go over it with a base coat first. Because I'm going to be going over these with a matte top coat, I often find going over with a matte top coat can smudge any nail art, especially when you've done nail art with these black pens. I don't know why, but matte top coat often tends to smudge any nail art. So I do like to go in with a base coat first, cure the base coat, that then seals all that artwork in, and then go over it with the matte top coat. So we only need to do the base coat on the two nails that we've done nail art on. So the pointer fingernail and the ring fingernail. So once I've applied that base coat to the whole of those two nails, I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds. So that's all fully cured. Now we're going to go in with this new matte top coat. So this new matte top coat that I found on AliExpress is one of them new matte top coats where chrome powder apparently doesn't stick to it. So I can't wait to try this. Not tried it yet. So I've given all four nails a coat of the matte top coat. I've cured them in the lamp for 60 seconds. So we're now going to go in with Born Pretty's new 5D sculpting gel. I really like this sculpting gel. I really like the fine application nozzle. This fine application nozzle is so handy. So on this middle nail, I just want to do a circle, and more like an oval. But I want it to be wiggly. I don't want it to be perfect. I want it to be a little bit wobbly, a little bit wiggly. On the pointer fingernail, I'm just going to do a little, like a C kind of shape, just in the top left-hand corner in the cuticle area. Just like that. Now I'm going to go in with Born Pretty's Chrome Mirror top coat. This top coat is amazing for burnishing chrome powders into it. Once you burnish them in, they leave like a proper mirror finish. It's a really good product to use with chrome powders. So I just used the brush out of the bottle and I've painted a French tip on this pinky nail. And now I'm going in with my nail art brush just to neaten that smile line up. And then once I'm happy with that smile line, it's all nice and neat and crisp, I'm going to pop that in the lamp to cure for 60 seconds. So that is all fully cured. Now going in with my gold chrome powder, dipping my eyeshadow applicator into the chrome powder, and then I'm burnishing that into the 5D sculpting gel. So I'm just rubbing it in, just rubbing it around in circles, burnishing it in, and then on this pinky nail we're going to burnish it into that mirror chrome top coat. Just like that. And then we're just going to give him a little dust off. And it dusts off perfect over that matte top coat. That matte top coat is amazing. So now I'm going in with that same top coat again. And I'm just sealing all that chrome powder in with Born Pretty's Chrome Mirror top coat. And I'm only applying that over the chrome. All the rest of the nails I want to keep matte. Right guys, so that is what they look like all finished. They're really pretty, aren't they? likes them. A little bit abstracty, a little bit of 3D texture nails. I think they're really cool. I love that blue. That blue is well pretty. So these are the products that we've used today, guys. Everything that I have used today, I'm going to leave links for in my description box below. I found a huge 22% off discount code that you guys can use on Born Pretty's website. So I'll make sure that I pin that in the comments along with the link to the website. So that's everything for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.